Heute geht es um die gelbe Serie, die Counter-Serie von Babolat. Für welchen Spieler ist es? Warum ist der Schläger aufgeschnitten? Ich weiß es nicht. Let's find it out. So hello again. Today we're talking about the Counter series. We got the Veron, Vertuo and Viper racket.
Yes.
For which kind of player would you recommend the Counter series? I said it, but like you can specify, I'm sure.
Well, the Counter series is more for the contre-attack player. So this kind of player that like to play on the back of the court, but at the end they want to win the point. So go to the front and try to win the point. We say with precision.
Okay.
Why we are saying with precision is because our counter racket is our, let's say, round racket. We like to say that it's symmetric because it's more symmetric than round if you see the racket really perfectly. So what is bring to this racket is what we call the precision. It's the main benefit of the racket, and if we translate to normal words, let's say, it's control at the end.
Okay.
So it's the racket which the one the player is going to have more control when they are playing. Okay, it's making to put the ball where you want when you are playing.
Would you say it's easy to play?
Yeah, could be the easier one to play because of the sweet spot.
So it's a larger sweet spot than the other ones? All right.
So we were talking before about the air pillar, and we were talking about that we were enlarging a little bit more the sweet spot that we had before. But even we enlarged that sweet spot, still the counter sweet spot is the biggest one in our range.
Right.
But what that means, because sometimes we say, sweet spot is really big, but the consumer don't know what is about the sweet spot, is when you are going to hit the ball on the racket. If you hit the ball here, the racket is going to be an answer good for you, even if you are not putting the ball directly in the main point of the racket.
So let's break it down. Show to the camera where exactly is the sweet spot. From where to where?
Yeah, normally the sweet spot is not in the really center of the racket, a little bit higher, let's say, okay? But in the case of counter, it's expanding on the face of the racket, okay? So you have a lot of contact surface that you can contact the ball, let's say, brings more tolerance to the player.
Okay.
Okay, that's why we are talking about a precision racket, and this is the key important point of this racket for the contre-attack player, that at the end they are going to defend a lot, so they need this kind of tolerance on the racket to play.
So again, looking at the specs of the racket, we got 3K, but like what I recognized, Vibrabsorb system.
Yeah.
Square. What's the difference? We got the, what was the other one called?
Yeah, the other one for example, in there, it's exactly the same as the Vibrabsorb system 2, okay? What it's saying is that we have an anti-vibration system inside of our racket. It's an elastomer that comes from the grip until the end of the heart, and that is bringing the player more security when they are playing to not get injured. This kind of tennis elbow that many people have maybe in the past. So this is something we are trying to solve with this anti-vibration system on our rackets.
All right. And probably we can show with the cut racket, like what's the 3K, what's the X-EVA?
Yes.
So the almost black kind of stuff, that's the EVA, right? EVA.
Yeah, this is the EVA, and also maybe if we put the camera really making the focus on the racket, we can see that this is a Viper. So we have one density of EVA on the top, then the full EVA on the middle of the racket, and another density of EVA, the same one as on the top, on the other side of the racket. Okay, so it's a sandwich that we have on the foam, and it's bringing different characteristics to the Viper than to the Veron or Vertuo model. But what is inside Veron and Vertuo model is not the sandwich, it's just the one that is inside of the sandwich. Okay, this black EVA, that is how we call. And also something that you can see is that after the EVA we have the carbon, what you said, the 3K carbon in this case. Sorry, because only with this cut we are not able to see the carbon, we are not able to see the squares, but it's 3K carbon on the surface, a really reactive racket, because one of the biggest characteristics of the counter is that we are talking about contre-attack player. We are talking about a precision racket, very round or very symmetric. But the reality is that it's a racket with head-heavy balance and also with 365 grams. And you can say, oh, why? No, you are looking for precision, you are looking to defense, to contre-attack. This is what we said every time, is that people still want to win the point.
Sure.
So we need to provide the tools for them to win the point with the power that they need on the front of the court.
So personally, I played all of the Viper rackets, all right? Mm-hmm. And I think they're all great. I found my Viper racket, but in terms of the technology developing, what can get better in the future?
Yeah, the reality is that we don't really know because can come many different things. You can see that we have many materials inside of the racket, so we can really play with that. Some of the brands are now playing a little bit more with the holes because with the holes we were one of the first brands that we were doing this kind of repartition of the holes, different sizes, and the other brands were just putting holes on the racket and that's it. But right now this kind of thing it's evolving. I'm pretty sure it's something is going to evolve also in the material things, in the EVAs. We already have some colors EVAs, not only black or white. We can see a red EVA, for example. We are trying to see different materials instead of carbon. Maybe we can have something different. So the future is really promising, to be honest.
All right. I get my money. I want to buy those three things. It's the same range again. We got 180 with the Virtuo.
Yes.
Correctamente.
Yes, exam for you. The Baron.
The Baron. It's 240.
240, yeah, that's it.
And the 320 for the Viper?
Yeah, that's it. You got it.
Thanks, man. Also, wenn du lieber der Einstein des Paddle bist, bisschen analytischer rangehst und abwartest und nicht direkt auf den Punkt gehst, hinten raus natürlich schon, dann komm auf unsere Anlagen zu Paddle City und teste die. Wir haben von jedem Schläger genügend da. Ihr könnt sämtliche Serien ausprobieren.